right, guys, welcome to the a new commentary for Hereditary, both on our best list of the year. Well, it's my favorite of the year so far for sure. I don't know about you,
Yeah, definitely.
but yeah, this is Corey's Crib,
This is BDG Reviews.
and I hope you enjoy this commentary because I think we are the first to be doing a commentary ever. I
Yeah,
mean, as far as we know, because retardedly they never put a commentary on this movie, even
that
though this is
annoys
one
me
that needed
to
one.
no end.
You
Yeah.
know what's bizarre? The fact that every movie
Good
that like
horror
gets
movie?
a commentary, but like movies like this and it and the
Yeah,
ones you'd want commentaries for don't get them.
there. I know. All. Not so much with this, but I think with it, the idea I get kind of there is maybe they're gonna wait for part two to come out, and then like maybe release like a big collection that would have a commentary over the whole thing or something. You know?
Hopefully, we'll see.
Yeah. Um, I honestly don't know why this doesn't have a commentary. It should.
Yeah, definitely.
If anything needs a commentary, let's be honest,
It's a movie like
it's
this
this.
because it's so
Yeah,
complex. But yeah,
yeah,
hopefully y'all enjoy this commentary. I mean, we don't
yeah,
really have any insight on the movie. It's more of just a fan commentary, but it's better
yeah,
than nothing.
yeah, for sure.
But just a little heads up for people listening. We paused it at the opening obituary. So
Yeah,
just because he has a Canadian version, I have an American version. So
yeah,
we'll give you a second to get it to the obituary here before we press play.
yeah,
So you should have it by now. If not, pause the commentary till you get it because we're playing
yeah,
it. All right, man. We're going to hit play at three,
yeah.
two, one, play.
Yeah.
All right, man. I think that's badass they open it with an obituary.
I know it kind of shows like like we're not messing around.
Yeah,
We're not gonna introduce this character to you. She's dead from the get go.
I know, man. Yeah, I like it, dude. It's just, usually it opens with like a quote, you know what I mean? It's just like,
Yeah,
I don't know, something, it's just different, original. And I saw this movie last night, and is it weird? I'm hyped to see this movie again.
I
Like,
I I believe it. Yeah,
yeah, dude.
it's a great movie, honestly.
Yeah, and this is your first time seeing the Blu-ray, right?
Yeah, yeah. I got it today, but I purposely didn't put it in.
Dude, dude, I was shocked at how good this Blu-ray looks. It looks
Yeah,
better on my TV than it did in the theater.
that's saying something right there.
Yeah, that's why you got to comment on how you think the picture looks throughout the movie.
Yeah, so far it's gorgeous.
I know, even right now, like I was just like, wow.
Yeah, and it's just wow.
Yeah.
It really is nice and nice and clear and everything. Beautiful.
Yeah, when I saw this in the theaters, there's nothing but annoying teenagers just
Ugh.
talking throughout the whole thing. So, dude,
Yeah.
like, you know what's funny? The first night I saw it, I recognized it was a freaky movie, but I
Yeah.
wasn't personally freaked out just because the people were ruining it for me.
I know what you mean.
Where, watching it last night, it was actually genuinely freaky.
Yeah. I mean, that's something. Let's be honest. This movie isn't for like teens.
No,
This isn't. Let's be honest. This isn't really like a young person's movie.
no, definitely not. It's a really complex movie, and I feel like you would have to know about cults and stuff to begin with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you'd have to
Yeah.
have some kind of basic knowledge about cults.
Yeah.
Otherwise, yeah. I mean, I don't know. It just doesn't seem like a normal like date kind of horror movie.
No, definitely not. I love this shot.
Oh yeah, just the cleverness of it.
Yeah, and honestly, it must have been done like with the computer, obviously, because I mean, how else could they have done it?
Yeah,
But it's just a great shot.
definitely.
Interesting little bit of trivia here. Gabriel Byrne, who plays the husband there,
Yeah, does he play
um,
anything else?
hell, he's been in a lot of stuff. He was in Stigmata. He was in The Name of the Father. He's been in a lot of stuff. He's a very well-respected actor.
Yeah, because I know. Look how good that looks though, right there.
Oh yeah,
Just bright and crisp, dude.
yeah,
I love the setting. It's just a creepy setting.
it is. I mean, like of all the possible places you could live,
I know.
this is where you live.
But what was the trivia you were saying about Gabriel
Uh,
Byrne?
the trivia was like the character he's playing in this, his wife, the actress that's playing his wife is actually 22 years younger than him.
Yeah, that's interesting, but I could see it. Tony Collette, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is like
Is that in the script, or I mean, it doesn't really say, or is that in
that
real
that's it.
life?
That's in real life.
Yeah, I
You
mean, there's
know,
a lot of relationships like that, though.
I know, but it seems like,
They'd be
considering
the
how
same
young,
age.
yeah, well, roughly.
Yeah, it's one of those things too where Gabriel Byrne probably looks younger than he is, and I think they made Tony Collette look frumpier and
I'm
than
quite
normal.
sure of that. Yeah.
You know, dude, this whole funeral I like because she's like, there's a lot of new faces I don't see,
Yeah.
and when
Uh,
you know the ending, it makes it more eerier that these are all cult members at this funeral.
yeah. Yeah. It's just wow.
And I like
You
how
know,
she's wearing the Payman necklace, dude.
yeah. Whenever I hear that name Payman though, I always think of a Pokemon for some reason. Payman, I choose you.
Yeah, I could see it. Dude, this
Use
dude in the back
insanity
was
attack.
creepy as hell looking.
I
This
know,
dude
and
that has this smile when he looks at her.
yeah,
And then it makes him more creepy at the end, dude.
yeah, definitely.
Dude, don't you almost want that necklace?
Yeah, kinda.
Dude, look how creepy he looks, dude.
Yeah, it's just, ugh. And then we got the son.
Yeah,
I said it
awesome
before on our
performance, dude.
deep dive. Yeah, he knocks it out of the park, but he doesn't look like any of the other people.
No. You know
I
what's
can't,
fun?
I keep thinking he looks like like Indian or Pakistani or something.
Yeah, he does. You know what's funny? He was in a show on Nickelodeon
Yeah,
called The Naked Brothers Band. You heard of that?
the name's very familiar.
Yeah, he was like a little kid, and I didn't know it till after I seen it. And I remember seeing like flipping channels or whatever, and I was pretty shocked to realize that as Nickelodeon stars in this movie.
Yeah,
Dude, and this girl, like, don't you feel so bad for her, like in real life? Just
yeah,
because that's like a bizarre look, man.
it is. I mean, I'm not gonna like rag on her too much for her look because I mean that's how she was born, obviously.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
But
she's laughing at us. She's in the movie. I mean,
yeah, she's got a shit ton of money and we don't probably.
yeah, definitely.
you know, um, interesting thing also though, the guy that plays his son and Gabriel Byrne have played father and son before.
Really? And what?
Yeah. Um, I can't remember. I'll just see if I can find it on the trivia thing here. But apparently they have kind of like an in-joke that every 7 years they're going to get together and play father and son.
That's pretty funny. Like a Boyhood type thing. Like
Yeah.
that movie by
Yeah.
people listening should know the movie. But
Yeah.
dude, I love the look of this house, dude.
Yeah. It's got like a real, just, I don't know. I don't know if I want to say a nice look to it, but it's got like a homey look.
Yeah, and it's just the colors. It's just it gives me
Yeah.
like an Amityville horror type vibe. to
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. It has that as well, definitely.
And isn't this the most bizarre job you've ever seen somebody have?
Yeah. I mean, how do how do you become, you know, how do you become like a miniature model maker?
Yeah, and he's got to be the breadwinner, just because like they're talking about
Yeah.
it's what he got 7 months.
Yeah.
It's like I forget what it is he does. Judging by his attire, it's got to be something official.
Yeah.
Like,
I
think
would
he's
assume
like a therapist or a doctor or something.
I would think therapist, doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a really interesting dynamic between the characters and everything.
Yeah, you know what bugs me about that scene? Did you
What?
see how small the TV was? And
Yeah.
how far he was away from it?
Yeah.
I don't know, just something weird I noticed. Like that would be, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you got a house this size and everything. It's pretty much obvious you can afford a decent sized TV.
Yeah, that reminds me of something about this house that I just now realized. Like,
Mhm.
there's nothing really modern about this house. Like
No,
that's the
it's-
only
it's-
TV you see in the whole house.
Yeah, and like the phones that you see are like old style phones.
Yeah, it's almost like a little house in the prairie type house. It's bizarre how like unmodern it is.
Yeah. I wonder whether that's something they did purposely.
I would
Just,
think so. You don't ever
uh,
see anybody on computers. There's, usually in most living rooms there's a big TV. I mean,
yeah. Hell, maybe they've tried to make it timeless.
yeah, that's you may be right, like a Shining type thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would make sense because this almost feels like it could have been in the 70s, 80s, whatever.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, it probably would have fit in a little better in the 70s than does now.
Yeah,
Don't get me wrong, I'm glad it's now. I'm
yeah.
glad that, got to see it in the theater and everything. But
I
I
love her
think
reaction to that. Just, excuse me.
yeah.
And I like how this is like a movie about like a satanic cult, and she looks like
Yeah.
a little lamb there
Yeah.
in that coat or whatever it is.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I wonder if
Definitely.
that was purposely.
I'm sure it is because like
Because does it look like lamb wool or something?
yeah. I think there's a lot in this. Well, I know reading this the trivia here, there's a lot of stuff in here that's like foreshadowing of what happens later
Yeah.
and everything, and it's stuff honestly I didn't notice in the theater, but you know, when they mention it, it's kind of like, well, damn.
And do you know when the stuff is coming up or no?
Some of it, yeah. Uh, I don't think there's anything right now, but in a little bit there was. There
Yeah.
is some stuff, yeah.
Dude, doesn't this movie make you excited for what Ari Aster is going to do next?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, apparently,
Like that's got to do with something. The Satany?
yeah,
See, that's why I wish this thing came with a commentary.
yeah, for sure. I mean, hell, even if it wasn't by the director, even if it was just by like, like some like
Scholars.
theology scholar or something, yeah.
It almost makes you wonder, I wonder if he didn't include a commentary on purpose. Like to leave stuff open and, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, I could see that.
Dude, this whole scene right here is like really freaky for some reason.
Yeah,
Like, you remember it?
yeah, yeah,
Like, I remember last night seeing it again, and for some reason, just the look on the grandma's face when you see her is just creepy.
yeah.
And I like how
But
the proof of this cult is in these books. If only she would look more than she
yeah,
looks, you know what I mean? Because she only flips like 2 pages and then it's done.
yeah, for sure. Um, yeah, this is really this whole movie is kind of, if she'd just been paying a bit more attention,
Yeah. And I
like
like to,
to everything.
I know, like if she just would have dug deeper in these boxes. And
Yeah,
also, I like how this movie really sets it up to like she's crazy and like
yeah,
she may be killing these. Remember how they go
yeah,
into the whole sleepwalking thing and all that?
yeah, yeah,
I like this note too.
yeah,
Talk about our sacrifice will pale next to the rewards.
yeah. Love, mommy. It's like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, that'd be weird getting that.
Yeah, like creepy. I'll just put this back in here. Screw you.
Oh, this is so creepy, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I'd shit my pants, dude. Look at the look on her face, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, that's eerie as hell, dude. I got like shivers, bro, looking at that.
Yeah.
Like, I just gotta chill.
It's really well done.
And
And
you like
it's
how so subtle it is? It's not some loud jump scare with some Hans Zimmer score. It's
yeah.
just subtle, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well that's apparently, something that the director was really going for. Going for like a more emotional horror
Yeah.
as opposed to, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, that's so bizarre, dude.
Yeah, it's like no. Like stop it. Grown ass woman, act like
Yo,
it.
you think your parents would dig this movie or nah?
I think they might actually. I mean, because like we said, like it's like an adult horror movie.
Yeah, like a drama.
Yeah, it could be argued, honestly, that it's more drama than it is horror.
Oh, it is. I consider it, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost like kind of like the perfect amalgam of the two
Well,
genres.
it's one of those things that parents can relate to a lot more than we
Yeah,
could because obviously we ain't got kids, but
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like if you're a parent, I feel like this movie would affect you a lot more.
yeah, I'm sure. Like, are you done?
Yeah.
Like, no, go away.
Be like, damn, bitch.
Yeah, like just leave me alone. Shoo, shoo, stop it.
I like how, did you see how small the
Uh,
test was? It looked like there's only 2 questions.
I know. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah. That's exactly how a class would be too. Oh my
yeah,
god, you see it?
yeah, and then she honestly couldn't care less at this point.
Yeah. See, is that supposed to make like that? Obviously, it happened because of her.
Yeah,
Dude, you know what else is weird to me about this? Oh, I love this, just staring at her ass.
yeah. Well,
And it's not even a flattering like view of it. It's just
no, it's just gonna. Oh, look at that. You just, yeah,
see, I like this
yeah,
too as a realistic love interest because she's not like stunning. You know what I mean? It
yeah,
looks like an average ass girl you wouldn't even look twice at.
yeah. I know. I mean,
Oh, I love this. Do you want to smoke a bowl at break?
yeah. He's like, yeah,
And it's like you could tell they do it every day. It's like, well, of course, dude.
yeah. It's like, oh yes. And then you got the one kid who's like, yes.
Yeah. See, that's what I love. It's just so realistic. This is how I remember school.
Yeah. Just looks at him. He's like, oh, wow.
Dude, that mole on his lip is intense, though.
I know.
They should have gave that its own IMDb credit.
Yeah, they should have. Interesting thing about this, she's actually eating a Dove candy bar, and then she cuts the head off of a dove or a
Wow.
pigeon or something,
Does the
whatever it is.
rapper say, is it the rapper a Dove rapper?
I think it is. I mean, that's what it says on the thing.
Do you think a
And
bird
again,
head would cut off that easily or no?
I think it probably would. I mean, I don't think I'd really want to try, but you know.
Yeah.
And this is this was a scene, you know, it mentions in the trivia thing, um, you know, that is
Who's this woman
foreshadowing.
supposed to be?
I don't know. It never really goes into it. I think it's just a cult member, obviously.
Yeah.
But you know,
She's creepy as hell looking, though.
yeah,
You know what else is weird? Remember later in the movie when Peter's at eating and the
yeah,
one woman's like, Peter, yelling at him and everything?
yeah,
You know, have you no one else is acknowledging her and stuff?
yeah.
Is this supposed to be like they're the only ones that can see it?
I I
You know
I
what I mean?
don't know. Yeah, all I could think is, yeah, or it's all in like his head.
Yeah, you know what else too? I realized about this movie at the end.
Mhm.
Everyone listening's seen it, so it's no spoilers.
Oh
But
yeah,
at the end, they're talking about now you have your male body and all that. I think
yeah,
Payman is in the body of the little girl currently, or am I wrong
yeah,
on that?
yeah. From what I understand, um, Payman is an angel that fell when Lucifer did,
Yeah.
and is kind of like his one of his like main lieutenants or whatever, and apparently
Real
looks
quick
like a
though, doesn't that
girl.
remind you of the ring kinda? That mirror
Very,
right there and everything?
yeah, very much so.
Yeah. But yeah, dude,
Yeah,
it's like I just realized that last night. I'm wondering if Payman's already in the little girl's body.
I think so, because
Because it,
apparently,
yeah.
you know, it's supposed to be like female but male at the same time.
Yeah.
You know, so
Here's some
I d-
foreshadowing too of the future. The
yeah,
cemetery calling, talking about the grave desecrated.
yeah.
This makes me
I
want to
love
see
the
Stigmata now that you say he's in it. Because I've heard
yeah.
that movie's decent, and Scream Factory has a Blu-ray of that.
Stigmata is pretty good as long as you watch the proper ending.
Does the Blu-ray have it?
I think so. Yeah, there's two endings. There's like a theatrical ending and like a the quote unquote like proper ending.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you gotta just make sure you watch the proper one.
All right,
It's
yeah, I
okay.
may
It's
pick
okay
that
to
up if
watch
I
the
can
other
find
one
it
as
cheap.
well. It is. It's a pretty good little flick, honestly.
Yeah.
I actually went and saw that in the theater.
Wow. Because it has that satanic vibe too, I think. I mean, just
Yeah,
judging from the cover and the name of it.
yeah. Well, it's got kind of like uh, a a religiously evil kind of vibe,
Yeah.
if that makes sense. You know, I don't want to spoil it for you, so I won't tell you
Yeah.
anymore. But
Yeah. You know
uh,
what I find strange
it's
about this
interesting.
scene here?
Hmm.
She goes to this meeting, right? And that girl, Joan, who
Yeah,
is the friend of the old woman, is already here.
yeah,
How was she supposed to know Tony Collette was going to show up at this meeting? You know what I mean?
yeah.
You know,
I don't
like,
know.
unless she just so happens to go to all these meetings hoping she drops by. You know what I mean?
Maybe it's certainly possible.
I mean, I feel like that's just something that's not explained, or I don't know, maybe a little something that was overlooked. But I feel like the movie's too good for them to overlook that.
Yeah, yeah. I know
Because
what you
there she
mean.
is sitting there. It's like, how was she supposed to know she was going to go at that time?
Yeah. Well, all I can think is maybe unless like she came in after her. I mean, we didn't see who else came
Yeah,
in
you could be
afterwards.
right. You could be right. Yeah.
Yeah, and maybe like yeah, totally like an AA convention right
Yeah.
here. Hi,
Hi,
Annie.
yeah. This
It's like,
stare.
shut up. That's what I would like to see. I'd like to see you like, hi, my name's Annie. Hi, Annie. Shut up. I'm talking. Screw you. Oh man.
You think she's attractive or nah?
Tony Collette?
Yeah.
Um, not so much in this. I mean, and I'm sure it's just the makeup and everything. She looks very haggard throughout the entire movie,
Yeah.
and
I think
I
it's the clothes
think
they got her into.
yeah, they don't help. But then again, I mean, her character
It
is
fits her
supposed to
character,
be
yeah.
yeah, that's how she's supposed to be like. She's like at the end of her rope almost.
Yeah, they're like middle-aged mother clothes.
Yeah, definitely. Oh man.
Dude, this whole list of problems with this family is crazy.
Yeah,
And I like the camera work of just it zooming in while she's
yeah.
saying it.
And the funny thing is, everyone else is thinking, well, damn. At
Yeah,
least my life's not that bad.
yeah. They all
You
walk
know,
away feeling better.
yeah,
Like, wow,
she's
the
made
group does
everyone feel
help.
better. Yeah. And this looks kind of like,
The guy's
oh,
like, damn, I'm sorry I asked.
yeah,
Luffy was like, yeah, next time can you not speak up? Thank you.
yeah.
It's like, damn, lady,
Oh,
you're bumming us all out.
yeah, like we came here to try to feel better. We don't need you screwing us over.
Yeah, I mean, I think of that Adam Sandler. I forget what Adam Sandler movie it's from, but he was like, hey, geez, lady, you're bumming us all out.
Yeah,
Oh, no, it was Billy Madison. Remember
yeah.
the lunch lady or whatever it is? Lady, you're freaking us out. Show you the
Oh,
sloppy joes.
oh, man. This is just a really nice shot.
Yeah, that's probably the best scene in an AA meeting I've ever seen. Because
Yeah.
so many movies do. Well, no, Fight Club had a better one.
Oh,
But
well, yeah, Fight Club does pretty much everything better, let's be honest.
yeah, just because of that guy with the big man boobs.
Yeah.
But other than that, this is like the second best AA meeting I've seen in a movie.
Yeah. The thing what I like about this is every character in here looks broken.
Oh yeah, you can see
You
the
know?
pain. It makes you wonder if they're actually real. It's like a real grievance meeting, but
They just
I don't know
filmed
if
it.
they'd actually exploit them like that. You never know though.
Yeah. I don't know.
I doubt it though.
Yeah. But I dig that. I mean, it'd be so easy just to have like one like happy-go-lucky person in here or something.
Yeah,
And it would just not really jive.
yeah. Although I like how it shows us him stalking her on Facebook.
Yeah. Oh, man.
And this is definitely relatable here.
Yeah. And just line it up and then there
Yeah,
we
that was
go.
my high school years right there. Dude, you know how creepy it would be to live here, though, dude? Like, even if there wasn't anything demonic happening.
Yeah, bring your dick. It's like, no, I'm gonna leave it at home,
Dude,
thank
that's
you.
creepy as hell. You see the air breath from the other person?
Yeah, and I love the fact that for all we know, maybe it was her,
Who?
the
Tony
sister here.
Collette?
No, the sister.
Oh.
Maybe she was out in her little treehouse and could see him or something. Who knows?
See, I'd like to think it's like a cult member or something,
Yeah, I kind of
or
like to think that too.
Joni watching him or something.
Yeah, this is a scene here that has some foreshadowing in it.
Yeah.
In that, when she gets the little toy done with the head, it essentially when she's all said and done, it's the ending scene.
Yeah, I never put that together, yeah.
Yeah, that you get a bunch of headless people like bowing down to
I
the
will say about that,
dove
I don't
head
like
thing.
that whole light thing that happens. Dude, even look at the
It's
grandma
cheap.
there. Isn't she terrifying looking?
Yeah,
Just the way she looked, dude.
yeah,
Although I will
yeah.
say she looked good for 78, though.
I guess, yeah. An interesting thing also, the guy that keeps calling her like boss or whatever, saying like, we'll push the date back for you if we need to and stuff. That's actually the director.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a voice cameo. How creepy would it be just to have to carry around
A dead bird head?
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
even though it's fake. It'll
Yeah.
be like a rubber head or whatever, but still, it'd still be creepy.
Yeah.
I'd be like, thank you. I'll put it in a little bag, thank you.
Yeah, she's like fondling it and everything.
Yeah. I love this. She's making a miniature of her miniatures.
Yeah, well, I think this is supposed to be, isn't she doing like a gallery for a museum or something, or an art gallery?
I think
And I
it's like,
think
yeah,
this
an
is a
art gallery of
miniature of
her
the
stuff.
museum where her, yeah.
But why is she even bothering? I mean,
I think it's something to put in the museum, like, hey, this is a miniature of your museum with my pieces in it. I think
yeah.
it's supposed to be like the meta version of the
Ah,
art world.
yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love
Man,
this interaction here.
so do I. I mean, because the fact of
She's
the
like, I
matter is,
already said no drinking.
yeah.
And he's like, did you ask your sister? Does she want to go? Did
Oh,
you ask her?
I know. It's just question after question after question.
Dude, she looks bitchy as hell, dude.
Yeah. And the thing is, it's like, it's her fault,
Oh, I
isn't it?
mean, yeah, he does
I
bring it
mean,
up.
yeah, if she hadn't said that, he wouldn't have gone to ask her.
Don't you find it bizarre that he's even willing to like take her though? Like he's like, yo, you want to go? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would have assumed most normal
See, this is
teenagers.
creepy as hell, dude. The grandma just in the flames.
Yeah,
Like, dude, that's creepy.
very much so.
Like, what would make it more creepy is if she like looked back or something.
Yeah. No, another interesting little tidbit here, that clicking noise she makes
Yeah.
is apparently the noise that happens in history or whatever when Paimon like appears or whatever.
Really?
It's like, yeah, like a clicking noise is like Paimon's like signature or whatever.
See, that's something no one would ever know unless it
No.
was told. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if you didn't know any of the theology or whatever, you wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, it's like, seriously, it's like, yeah, you're sending your kid to her grave.
I know. And like
And
she
it's
already
totally,
knows she already knows it's like a high school party. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Because she's already talking about now this means no drink, and it's like, it's so weird she wants to send her to this high school party knowing what it is.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure she doesn't actually want to go.
No, she doesn't. She said straight up she didn't
Yeah,
want to go.
so I mean, there's no reason.
Yeah, this kid does look like an Indian.
Yeah,
I love that, the payment signal on the
yeah.
lamppost.
And that's the same one that takes her head off, so.
Oh, yeah. Dude, this is like, This house doesn't seem like... I've never been in someone's house that looks like this.
No, this is like
A
I don't
rich
know.
person movie's house.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, this is one of the only things that kind of takes it out of it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it could you could have done something like it was like a hotel or something.
Just an excessive amount of nuts. Even like a motel, that's more realistic.
Yeah,
As if it was like a
yeah,
Motel 8 room or something.
yeah. And here we go, like the 1,000-yard stare.
Jeez, even the little figure of the grandma is creepy looking.
Yeah, well, it's the way the light like shines through the
Yeah.
clothes and everything, you
Wouldn't
know?
it be cool? You know those reaction figures that are big now?
Yeah,
Like little retro figures with a little cardstock in the back?
yeah,
They should
yeah.
make one like that.
I could totally see that.
I'd buy it if it was like $8 or something.
Yeah. Have you seen those figures they have now? And it's like they'll do one for like Evil Dead 2 and it'll just be like a bunch of like arms and legs.
Oh yeah, yeah. And like the fog is just cotton.
Yeah, I love that. I think it's hilarious.
Yeah, I
And
think
it's
there was a
so
slug one for Night of the Creeps.
yeah, yeah,
And I think
simple
there's
but
even a Tree
so
Venge one,
clever.
which is like just a fake tree.
That's awesome. I got some really good weed.
Yeah.
And she's like, okay.
I'd be like, you're gonna need more than that though, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is a
Yeah.
party, that's all you got?
Yeah. I love that. The other room has a bong. It's like this is the bong room.
Yeah, that's what it is. So it's like a designated room. Why can't it come out here?
Yeah. I love it that, like, he brought his little sister to like
Yeah.
you know,
And I love too
oh,
that this whole cake thing, just go stand over there. They'll give it to you.
yeah, it's a party. Just go over. They'll just give you some. Yeah. That really was, though, an excessive amount of nuts.
Dude, it was
I
an
mean,
insane amount. And if people are gonna
how
make
the...
pot cake or whatever, dude, which I'm assuming that's what it is. I mean, who the hell makes a cake at a party if it ain't
Yeah.
a weed cake? And it's like, dude, when she tastes the nuts, she knows she's allergic to it.
Well, hell, you can see the nuts in the cake.
Dude,
No,
I like how you can just see her face getting red as hell too.
yeah. There was another bit of foreshadowing just there. What the guys were watching on that computer screen.
Yeah, it looked like an old ass horror movie.
Old ass movie of like a decapitation from a guillotine.
Yeah. I like the song that plays too when she gets a drink of water. It's like some, like the lyrics are just, I don't know the right word I'm looking for, like foul.
Yeah.
Like wait when she goes to get a drink at the sink when she realizes she can't breathe.
Yeah.
It's like some rap song talking about like some woman rapping about her pussy.
Yeah.
Right here. I just think that's funny, just some foul rap song with this little girl there.
Yeah. Right, yeah, sure, okay, yeah, okay. What's up? What's up? I can't breathe.
You gotta admit that, like, they should be, like, they seem like they're actually close, though, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
they're cool and all that.
Yeah, well, that's one thing, when she dies in this scene coming up, you can genuinely kind
See,
of
look, like here,
feel.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, this is some good acting on his part. You can tell he like seems genuinely concerned.
You think he took his baggie of weed first, or nah?
I would hope he did.
Be like,
You
"Ah,
know,
let me clear this
I mean-
bong first.
Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, just hang on. Like
We're
here,
praising how
open
good
your
he is
mouth.
at-
Just use this. It'll calm you down. You'll be fine.
I
Like
like
can't
the sound
breathe.
effects too, like it's like the
Breathe.
tires flat or something. It just
Yeah.
makes the scene more intense, just this annoying sound.
Yeah, for sure.
And just the drones.
Yeah, I love this shot. Just going along the highway.
Yeah. See, it's one of those things so bizarre because you see that payment sign on the telephone pole, and then there's the dead dog. It's like these people are watching them and planning everything from the get-go. But
Yeah.
it's one of those things. How are they gonna know she's gonna eat this cake? And you know what I mean? There's a lot of things like
Yeah.
that kind of detract the score a little bit. Like, There's no way they could have known.
Yeah. And Quomp.
Yeah, dude, it's so intense.
Yeah. I just love his reaction.
Yeah. And I
You
like
know,
how
it's
when he looks in the mirror, it almost shows you what it
yeah.
is, and then it cuts back real quick.
Yeah, it's like he won't turn around because he knows he's not going to like what he sees there.
Yeah.
And his mind just won't let him accept it.
Yeah. It doesn't it blow your mind too when they do show the head that no
Yeah.
one in that whole span of time like checked it out.
Yeah. All I can assume is it was,
People thought it was
dark.
roadkill or something.
Yeah.
Because it's daytime when you see that head sitting there.
Yeah, so it's obviously like, yeah, the next morning.
Yeah.
Well, then again, he doesn't report it or anything, does he? He just
No.
goes home and goes to bed.
Yeah. It's one of those things like, wouldn't you think he'd get in trouble law-wise a little bit? Or, nah, I guess the cops would be like it was an accident.
Yeah, I would assume. Well, then again, probably they're probably all on like the payroll.
Yeah. Definitely. It is weird though. You never see anything about the police or anything like that. Like it just kind of
Yeah,
switches to
it's
the
like
mom freaking out and then it's a done deal.
yeah, it's like this is like almost like a world unto itself.
Yeah, because there'd be so much more like,
Yeah,
you know
there'd
what I
be
mean? You'd
like
feel like they'd be at the hospital identifying bodies and like the police would be like, well, where's the head? We can't find it. You know what I mean?
yeah.
You know what else is weird about this whole thing too? This whole house almost feels like a miniature when you see it, kinda.
Yeah, yeah, it does.
And there's some scenes in this where the light will switch to day, like a light switch,
Yeah.
and then it'll switch to night like a light switch. I wonder if they did that purposely to make this look like a miniature.
I would think so. I don't think there's anything that they do in this movie that doesn't have like
Meaning.
yeah.
You know what's weird about this movie too? Did you watch the little special feature they included? It's like a little 20-minute. Does
Not
your
yet.
Blu-ray have that?
I
It's like
think
cursed or something like the
yeah.
He
Yeah.
says during the filming of this movie, he had images of Carrie all over the set and everything.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Like he had Carrie projected in the set, which I thought was interesting, even though I don't really see anything Carrie-esque
No.
in this movie.
Well, maybe the dysfunctional family part of it.
I mean, yeah, maybe.
But I mean, yeah, there are ones that there are
Like,
other
you'd think he'd
movies that
have
did that
you'd
better.
think he'd
You
have
know?
the like Amityville Horror or The Exorcist or something.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I
If
don't
you
know.
think about it, there really isn't that many cult movies. You know what I mean? Like,
Not
there's a lot
really.
of movies about like Satan or someone giving birth to Satan.
Yeah.
Or, you know what I mean? A lot of movies like that, but there's no like actual cult movies. Like I
That's
guess
true.
Rosemary's Baby is kind of a cult, but you
Yeah.
know, but not like this. There needs to be more. Like you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I want a cult movie. Like
Yeah.
we obviously have this one that's more of a slow burn and stuff. I want one that's like really like fast paced and really like an 80s popcorn type movie, but freaky as hell about a cult.
Yeah.
Almost like The Void, but without the creature effects. Like if that was like a serious cult.
Yeah. Well, hell, almost like what's it called? That segment of VHS
Oh yeah.
or
That's a
VHS
perfect
too.
example. Yeah,
Yeah, again, just leave the creature out.
yeah, dude. See, this is a scene that should get Toni Collette an Oscar or something.
Damn right. Or at the very least, oh, there it is.
Yeah,
yeah,
dude, that's so good, dude. And what's crazy is Rue Morgue magazine put that image on the cover of their magazine.
yeah, and no one
I
got it.
Yeah, I didn't even I got the magazine before seeing the movie,
Yeah,
and I didn't even think twice anything about the cover.
I thought that was just kind of like how like in The Exorcist when Reagan gets all demonic and everything, and she looks all mangly and everything. I thought it
Yeah.
was a similar sort of thing, like the kid was going to get possessed by something, and
Yeah.
I didn't expect literally her head.
Yo, award season's coming up in a few months, dude. You know how pissed
Yeah.
I'm gonna be if this isn't in any category.
It needs to be.
Bro,
I mean,
if Get
it
Out
needs to
won
be.
awards and this doesn't, you know that's
That
some
yeah,
bias shit, dude.
yeah, for sure. Because I mean, this is a hell of a
Yeah, like I don't want to go into race territory, but
no.
dude, if Get Out won and this doesn't, that's bullshit.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I mean, like Get Out was a good movie. Don't get me wrong,
I don't think it was
but
this caliber.
not at all.
Like it was a good movie, but it wasn't as masterfully made as this.
It's almost like comparing here's one. It's like comparing Evil Dead 2 to Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah, definitely.
They're completely different. Yeah, they're in the same like genre and everything, but they're very different movies.
Yeah, this isn't a class of Silence of the Lambs, and
Yeah,
that got nominated for awards, so hopefully this should definitely.
I should hope so. I mean,
It's one of those things though where it was released so early, it may be forgotten.
I hope not. I mean, honestly, this
Because I feel like if this was
is
wanting to win awards, they would have released it around this time, so it's being
yeah,
released on video at award
yeah,
season. Because a lot of movies they want to do that. They want to put that on the cover,
yeah,
nominated for an Oscar or blah blah blah.
yeah. I really hope this gets a nomination. I mean, hell, honestly, cinematography and like maybe best supporting actor for the Sun.
I think everything. I think
Yeah,
cinematography. I think acting. I think you know what I mean. I think score. Well,
yeah,
score maybe. I mean, I haven't heard a lot of different scores, but yeah, I really dig the score to this. But I think Tony
yeah,
Collette and him for sure. Like Gabriel
yeah,
Byrne, whatever, cool. But him or Tony Collette should definitely get it.
yeah,
And Millie Shapiro, to me, isn't in it long enough to warrant that.
yeah,
But, I like Gabriel Byrne's acting, though, too.
yeah,
All I know is this movie better win at least one award in one
yeah,
category. I don't care what it is, it better win something.
yeah.
You
Like I
know,
said, like best supporting actor for the guy who plays the Sun.
yeah,
I would that would be enough for me.
definitely. Just to get some kind of recognition. The
Yeah,
only thing
because
that
it
sucks is I don't
deserves.
think this movie did well. Whereas, like, Get Out, I
Yeah.
think made good money.
Well, I think probably again it falls to the fact of this movie isn't for like teenagers.
Yeah. This movie was
Where
loved by critics, so
yeah, critics loved it and true horror fans loved it.
definitely. Aren't
I'm,
you a
I'm not
little
ragging on
shocked that,
anyone
aren't
that's
you a
not that
little
didn't
shocked
like
though
it.
that like on the Facebook pages and stuff, no one's really been talking about it and its
Yeah,
release day? I would have thought a lot of people would be posting like picked up Hereditary or whatever.
yeah, for sure. I mean, they should be. I mean, it's a masterpiece.
Yeah, definitely. See like this scene right here. I mean, dude, like he
Yeah,
looks actually. You'd think he actually went through this.
yeah. Is this the part where he smashes his face?
No, that's way later.
Because apparently for that scene, he wanted to break his own nose.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and I'll read the little thing here. Come here. In an interview, Alex Wolff explains that he wanted to actually break his own nose in the scene where the character slams his head into a desk. Director Ari Aster respectfully declined that offer and told Wolff they'd give him a soft, cushioned desk for the scenes. When it was time for the scene to be shot, Wolff slammed his head into the desk, only to discover that the top was foam and the bottom was hard. He dislocated his jaw, which is a previous injury the actor has had. So yeah.
Wow.
So
At least he was devoted to it.
I mean, hell yeah. I mean, you're willing to break your own nose to, you know.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to what this kid does more too, because his only other movie, well,
Yeah.
not only, well, I don't know anything else he did, but he did My Friend Dahmer, which I
Yeah.
haven't seen, but
I've heard some good stuff,
yeah, I'm gonna have to
honestly.
check it out too.
Yeah.
For something about like the thing that gets me is the fact that it's based on a graphic novel.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like, dude, it's just weed.
Yeah.
He's like, chill, man.
It's like, yeah, you've had a lot of it. Just, cool it. And I love the awkwardness.
Of what?
Like she's out there in the car.
Yeah, just waiting for him to get home for some reason.
Yeah, and then, doesn't get out of the car or anything. Just, you know, just stays in the car.
Yeah, so weird. Coming up to, she rolls to the meeting, and
Yeah.
when she dips out, I want you to pay attention to the Joan character.
Okay.
When the lady, she's like, "Oh, I forgot something. I gotta go home."
Yeah.
The real quick, the one that snaps. I lost my son too. Like she knows she's about to go, so she has to
Yeah.
say something to get her to like stay and keep
Yeah.
talking to her. Like
Yeah.
it's something I didn't catch in the theater, but knowing she was part of it, like the
Yeah.
second time I noticed that quick, like you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. It makes it more sinister, dude. Because you
Yeah.
could tell she's full of shit. She's just like, she realizes she's about to drive away. Oh, I just lost my son.
Yeah. It's the sort of thing that, this is a movie I think that a second viewing is necessary.
Oh, definitely. More than
Because
that.
yeah, you see stuff that you never noticed before.
Yeah. Yeah, like it'll come out when she waves her down. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about.
Mm,
Just the moment when she says her son's died.
yeah.
Yeah. So there's some quietness here for people watching
Yeah.
it with us, so you can hear it. Because for me, it just really struck with me.
Yeah.
So just like listen closely to how she says it.
Yeah.
So you could like tell she's trying to get her, to talk to her and all that.
Yeah. And the thing is, honestly, if she'd been there like 1 month before, no one would really remember her.
Yeah.
Well, she did bring the room down, so maybe.
Yeah. See, like it's coming up real soon when she tries to drive away.
Yeah. Yeah.
See how she just said it?
Yeah.
Like my
It's just
son
kind of.
died. You know?
Yeah. It's kind of like a throw it out the last second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. That just looks creepy to me. It's just like how twisted that is. It's like, I'm going to drive away. I forgot something. Oh, my son died. You know?
Yeah. Man.
And everything she's saying is bullshit. It's like, damn.
Yeah.
And then she's playing right into it.
Yeah.
Dude, I like those pictures you see with her and the grandmother. Creepy as hell, dude. Like
Yeah.
they're all best buddies and then they're just showering her with coins.
Yeah. And it's like, I'm going to embarrass myself. Here, have this.
And there's a scene too where it shows like a close up on the mailbox in the door, and you
Mm.
see a pamphlet for a seance kind of slipped in, and
Yeah.
you don't see who's doing it. And then you can tell everything's just so calculated. And then
Oh, yeah.
she waves her down, talking about the seance and all that.
Yeah. Interesting part about that, like remember when the scene where she's telling her about the seance, um, she's got the board in the back of her car. The like I'll try to find the exact thing that it says.
A what board?
The like it's like
Like a Ouija board type thing?
let me just see if I can find the
I like
the
how this dude
exact.
doesn't question anything about the movies. He ain't even like, so what'd you see?
Yeah,
Was it
and it's
good?
just like, okay, yeah.
Like he don't give a shit at all. And
Yeah,
isn't this the most inappropriate time to initiate? You know what
yeah,
I mean? Like,
yeah.
at this point, you're like, dude, for real?
Here we go. In the art store parking lot scene, the chalkboard is shown still packaged in Joan's car, showing that she had just purchased it the day prior to showing it to her for the
Oh, and
seance.
she says it was the grandson's chalkboard and all that.
Yeah, it was literally
Oh,
the day
wow.
before.
I never noticed that. I'm gonna have to look for that when that scene comes up.
Yeah, for sure.
See, that
Um,
makes it even more eerie.
yeah, it's kind of crazy. It really is.
Yeah, I would have never noticed that.
Yeah, I'm glad. Like some people were watching for these little things like that.
Yeah, definitely. And it's a crazy thing, there are probably more hidden stuff out there.
Oh, I'm sure. I
I
mean,
love this cinematography right here, the red in his pupils.
yeah, it's perfect. Oh, that's creepy.
Yeah, like foreshadow, another foreshadow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I almost who do you wish would like win the award more, him or Tony Collette?
Uh, I
I'd rather
kind of
have
think
him.
him.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, she's good, but he's kind of,
yeah,
something special.
definitely. I'm so interested to see like what the see right here, the pamphlet that slips in.
Yeah.
Like that's Joni slipping that in
Yeah, for sure.
to make it seem like it's legit. Like, oh yeah, I got this pamphlet and I ended up going to this séance.
Yeah. Oh man.
That would be like a fun job to do. I mean, if you were getting paid enough money to live in a house like that to do it.
Yeah, as long as you
I mean,
had the
I'd just be doing
skill.
gore scenes. You know what
Oh
I mean?
yeah, yeah,
Just
just
hardcore gore.
constantly. Yeah, I just love that paint just spilled.
Yeah,
You know, and I love the fact that no one was near it.
yeah,
So I'm assuming it was like some supernatural thing, maybe.
yeah. To get her to go to the art store.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
that's interesting. I
hello,
never noticed that
Jim.
it was like it fell over by itself.
Yeah, I mean it's just completely like she wasn't anywhere near it.
There was a USPS van in the back. I wonder if they knew they were in a movie, or if they were just delivering mail and happened to be in the movie on accident.
You never know, honestly.
That's probably
I
the
mean,
case because I couldn't imagine USPS signing off being like, "Yeah, I'll be in the movie,"
yeah, I
because they're
think
usually on a time crunch. They probably just were in the shot.
it's probably just considered like you know, part of the job.
Yeah,
Like if you get filmed, you get filmed. It's just kind of what it is.
yeah. No one can see you. I mean, it's just the.
Yeah.
I like that too. Like she realizes the grandma made stuff just like that.
Yeah.
Like it's one of those things. Like she's just like she's not like confident enough in what she's doing. You know what I mean? Like if she
Yeah.
would just like realize what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
Like she
And I mean,
realizes something's weird. Like she had the look on her face when she saw it and walked in that something ain't right.
yeah. That's kind of the thing, It's like yeah, she needs to like wake up a bit.
Yeah, and there's something like later when she knocks on the door and you realize she's sinister.
Yeah.
It pans up to a camera on the room on the other side of the hall.
Yeah.
And there's a camera above the door, so that means she has the house across or the room across the hall.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's weird.
Yeah, for sure.
Like Rosemary's Baby had to have been a huge influence on this.
I would sure. I would think so for sure. Yeah, there
Definitely.
we go. Yeah.
I love the second time she comes back here and she's looking under the table when that whole
Yeah.
seance thing's happening.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just gonna take these pills.
I think this is where she tells her about the her covering the kids in paint thinner and everything.
I think so, yeah.
Like what the hell do you think that is?
I don't know. I mean, I think that's like that probably has more meaning than we
Yeah.
realize.
It had to have been because they did a close up on it.
Yeah.
I couldn't
But
even tell what it
unfortunately,
was.
yeah. Unfortunately though, until someone comes and gives us like an official commentary or whatever, we're not gonna know.
I don't know. There was some movie, I can't remember what it was, but oh my god. But the director ended up doing a commentary exclusive for YouTube. Like
I
it was
seem to
something, it was
remember
a
that.
mainstream movie that was released like in the horror community, and some YouTube channel got
Yeah.
like an exclusive for the director to do a commentary.
Was it Fright Night?
No.
Because I know the director of the
Tom
original Fright
Holland,
Night.
he never,
Yeah.
it was, you're thinking of Child's Play. He was never
Could
able
be.
to do
Yeah.
a Child's Play commentary.
Yeah.
But
It
no, it
could have
was
been
something
that.
more recent, like something in the past 2 or 3 years.
Oh.
I can't think of what it was, but yeah, they let him do the commentary on YouTube.
That's pretty cool. You know,
Yeah,
it's something that it's a valid way to do it.
definitely. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, I wish
Well, hell, I
Andy
always
Muschietti would
remember.
do it, but
Yeah. Hell, I always remember years ago. South Park released a bunch of DVDs, and they didn't have commentary tracks.
yeah,
So they had a thing you could like email or send a letter to some place or whatever, and they'd send you the commentaries on CD.
for South Park.
Yeah, it was
Huh,
like Matt Parker and Trey Stone. They got together, made the commentaries, put them on like CDs,
that's pretty cool.
and I think as long as you owned like the Blu-rays or not Blu-rays, the DVDs or whatever, they'd send you the CDs, and you could just sync them up.
That's pretty cool.
It's a neat idea. I mean, hell, I always remember there used to be a site, I don't think it's around anymore, that used to just have like, fan commentaries.
Yeah,
Zarbons or something it was called. And it was just really neat, because there were so many movies with no commentaries that deserve a commentary.
yeah,
Hence why we're here right now.
definitely. I
Yeah.
love his reaction to this whole setup here.
Yeah.
Dude,
Well,
you
well
gotta admit, she's good as hell at this, though.
yeah. It's like, I'll just put the head right here.
Yeah,
Put a
they ought
bunch
to
of
give her a job
blood.
for Robot Chicken.
Yeah. Oh, you're not planning on letting him do that. Who? Like, who do you think?
She's like, I
It's
don't
not
give a
about
fuck
you.
about Peter.
Yeah, well, that's pretty much it, isn't it?
Yeah. I just love the look on her face.
Yeah. Like,
I
like
love
just
this
like,
too, how she's like, how he's talking about dinner. She's like, I'll make dinner. He's like, no, it's already made. That's like,
yeah.
I'm coming to get you.
I just really don't give a shit.
And this leads into the most intense family scene,
Oh,
I
yeah.
think. Like, dude, you almost feel it, dude, in this scene.
Yeah. Something always irritates me about this a little bit is the way how he holds his knife and fork.
Which one?
The son.
Oh yeah. I like too how the
I don't know, it's
camaraderie
just,
with him, where he's like,
damn
"That's a
it.
good dinner, Dad." You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like they're buddy buddy.
Yeah.
How he holds it right there, mid.
Yeah. Like it's like I don't know. I mean, you would have thought, his parents would have taught him how to use a knife and fork. Maybe, I don't know.
Also, for some reason, I've never like had a little tiny turkey like that, where you're just hacking at a full bird like that.
Yeah.
I've never had like something like that.
No,
I've heard of people eating like Cornish game hens or whatever, but
well, I could see that with this particular family.
yeah, a little bougie or something, you know.
Yeah. I could totally see the father, like, we're having Cornish game hen and like frickin'
I'd
kale.
be like, damn, what is royalty coming over?
Yeah. Oh man.
I love this. Oh, just
Yeah.
so he could sneer at me.
It's just so
See, this
awkward.
is where I almost feel like she should win an Oscar because of this.
Yeah.
Like, it goes back and forth. Like, I think he's the better actor, then I see her, and it's like, damn, she's good too.
Yeah.
Also, did you see Pizzow's interview, or not interview, review of this movie?
I think I might have, yeah.
He had the perfect summary of this movie. It's about a family going to hell. Isn't it the perfect synopsis?
It is.
Just
yeah.
a simple...
I love that. Don't you swear at me, you little shit. Oh.
And the kid's like, holy shit.
Oh man. And I just love the look on Gabriel Byrne's face. He's like,
Yeah.
am I going to have to like choke a bitch?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pimp slap her.
Yeah.
If I was the kid, it's like, damn, just go back to eating the Cornish game hen.
Yeah.
See, that acting is just amazing.
Yeah.
And I like how everything has a yellow tint, like they got that disease alcoholics get. They got
Yeah.
like yellow skin and everything.
Yeah.
See, it's so like real, but it's like, what could he fess up to? I mean,
Well, the thing is, he hasn't really done anything, you know? It's her
no.
fault.
Yeah. Dude, look at
Come
her. Look how
on.
crazy she looks, bro.
Yeah.
Maybe
Come
that's
on.
like it where the Carrie influences come in, because she looked a lot like Piper Laurie there.
Yeah.
Dude, when he says she didn't want to go to the party, the look on her face is evil, dude.
Yeah. Come on, say it, say it.
See, they just let it simmer, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Awkward as hell.
Yeah. Yeah, that one moment there, it's like,
Yeah.
yeah,
See, look at this face she makes, dude. Like,
yeah,
there, look at that, dude.
yeah,
Like, dude, is that like the most bitchy face you've ever seen?
yeah. Oh, man. Yeah,
Like,
this
dude,
is
it
like the
makes it even
most,
more creepy if you think about that face while she's like floating around and everything.
yeah,
And she's like bashing her head against the attic door.
yeah, for sure. This is the most awkward dinner scene I've seen since American Beauty.
What was the dinner scene in American Beauty?
They were having like dinner and like Kevin Spacey like throws his dinner against the wall and like a piece of like ham sticks to the wall.
See, I have to see that movie again. I remember loving that movie.
Yeah, I saw it in theaters, honestly. And I saw that scene and I saw the ham stick to the wall and I'm like, yes. It's like that alone has made this movie awesome.
Yeah, I love that clown there. Like,
Yeah.
that would take a lot of skill to make a clown that little.
Yeah. Yeah, here we go. Here's the scene. Yeah.
Where does this take place?
This what this scene right here?
No, the movie.
I don't know. I'm somewhere. I'm assuming America.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like a cool location, though.
Yeah.
See, I'm waiting to see the... Have you seen the chalkboard, or are you just
I,
going by what it's said
I'm
on
going
it?
by what it says, but I think she just put it in.
No, that's too big. The chalkboard she uses
Maybe we got to get
in
a
the
better.
scene is real small. It's
Yeah,
like a
maybe
little
we get.
child's...
Yeah, maybe we get a closer
Yeah, they go
shot.
closer to the car.
Yeah, so it must be.
Dude, would you ever do like a seance if someone wanted you to, or nah? Or would you be afraid of bringing something home?
See, I'd probably do one at someone else's house and just kind of say, okay,
All right,
stay
homie,
here.
peace.
Yeah, you stay where you are. I'll come back here. Yeah, there are
See, those
chalkboards in
aren't the
the back.
chalkboards, though. Like, you'll
I
see the
don't know.
chalkboard when in the seance scene. It ain't those ones.
Yeah, unless I don't know. Maybe it's a bunch of different sizes.
Yeah, or maybe someone was just looking too hard into something that wasn't there.
It could be.
Because, yeah, when you see the chalkboard, you'll see what I'm talking about. It's like a little kid chalkboard, like the size of an iPad.
Ah, yeah. Ah, no, I know what you're thinking. Like, stop stroking her.
I know, dude. She's like
It's like
too
she's not a
in your
dog.
face. Does it look like she looked at the cameraman for a second?
Yeah, I think so.
You know what? It's one of those things where like Oh yeah, did you get your ticket for the Nun yet?
No, I'm probably gonna get it tomorrow.
Uh, it's one of those things where you know the Nun ain't even gonna touch this movie.
Not in this style,
No, I'm
you
expecting
know.
good things from it though.
So am I. I mean, I've seen some of the behind the scenes shot, like of the nun in like water, and
Oh wow.
it looks like Pennywise.
Did you hear James Wan directed a few scenes?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Anything he directs is gold.
Oh yeah, you know, and obviously he had some kind of approval, like he saw
Yeah,
it and thought it was good enough to do that.
I'm sure. Yeah,
But back to this, I like how she's like, oh, nice mood setter.
yeah. Uh,
And I love just the when she looks under the table.
yeah. Like, okay, I'll put my hand here. Okay, yeah.
Like, dude, it would be freaky to do one, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things, you know. Yeah, probably, you know, a good chunk of them is just like your muscles twitching and everything and making it move and everything.
Yeah.
But, you know, like I've seen some stuff in my life that makes me think, you know, there's something to ghosts and everything. So I'd I'd be a bit, you know, wary.
Yeah. Yo,
You
doesn't
know?
this movie make you want to, like, contact Tony Collette and be like, fuck what the people say, like, you made the best movie of the year?
Yeah.
Like, it's almost
It
like you want these actors to know, like, how
yeah.
good this movie was.
Yeah, I love that looks at me like, huh? No, nothing under there.
And I like how, like, she's just in complete shock and terrified, and
Yeah, and
Jim's
she's
just
just
going
going
on
about.
like it's business as usual.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, you know, like it's like if she'd literally just learned about this like the other day, she wouldn't be this nonchalant
I know.
about it, you know?
Yeah, I like how she's just looking at it like I can't believe this is happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, look how little this chalkboard is.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like an iPad.
Yeah. Wouldn't it have been funny? It's like, remember your iPad?
Yeah. I look. Yeah, that would be it now, though. More modern times.
It would.
I like how it's like it says "I love you, Grandma,"
Yeah.
when knowing it's probably a demon.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
this
wonder
was
how they
all
did that though. If that was all digital.
magnet.
No, for real.
Yeah. Yeah, they put a magnet in the
Chalk.
chalk, and then they add a stronger magnet underneath, and they just yeah, follow
You
it
look how
around.
didn't she just look pissed there for a minute, second?
Yeah.
And she was like, "What?" Like
Yeah.
pissed. And I love when she hands her this paper. Just read this language. I don't know what language it is. Just read every syllable.
I know. And it's like, really?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, okay.
And I like when she brings it home. Peter's like, or not Peter. Gabriel Byrne's like, "What language is this?"
It's just like, like, oh, I know. Here, just take this, try it on your own.
Yeah. And wouldn't you think something's up if she gives you the candle she's using? It's like,
Yeah,
wouldn't you just tell your grandson you'd be right back? It's like,
yeah,
well, you know, why are you giving me the candle?
yeah. I just find it so funny that it's like a, you know, like a photocopied ritual.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like
pretty fun from
it's like
Getty
here.
Images.
I went down to Kinko's and I copied this for you.
Yeah.
Now take it with you and read every word. Make sure you enunciate.
Yeah, dude. It's crazy.
Oh man. You're
What's
s-
funny is you could put that probably in Google Translate.
I actually have a translation
Oh, of the
on
thing?
Yeah, here it is. Well, the language spoken during the invocation that is given to Tony Collette is a combination of Hebrew and Enochian. Let's see if I can find the
Huh.
translation.
You know what's weird is the director of this is Jewish, and it's like, is Payman like a Jewish demon thing, or?
I don't think so. Well, I think, well, like Judaism and Christianity are essentially the same religion
Yeah.
until like Jesus comes around. Up to that point, it's all the same stuff. So
See, doesn't that look like a miniature right there?
it
Like, it
did.
don't look
Yeah.
real.
No. It might not be actually.
That's what I'm thinking. It looked faked.
Yeah, I'll take a look.
But I feel
Just
like they would have done that purposefully.
I I would assume, yeah. Uh, the entire interior was built on a soundstage.
Of this house?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Uh,
I love this whole ant thing.
oh yeah, it's creepy as hell.
You think all these ants were digital, or do you think they actually like lined them up, like put
See,
something on the ground to make them form a certain way?
I think a good chunk are probably real.
Yeah,
I mean, because those look real.
yeah, they
And
do look. Or
from
I wonder if maybe like the ones clumped up in the sill are real and these are digital, like where they
it could
mix
be.
them.
Yeah, I mean, I know the director said, let's see if I can find it, that he wanted anything that could be practically done
To be
to,
practical.
to be practical, yeah. Obviously, I mean, there's certain stuff you can't,
Yeah,
but like headless body floating around and going upstairs and everything, you can't really do that
yeah.
practically. Well, not easily. Um, oh, wow. Hereditary is inspired by an apparent curse over Astor's family that seemed to bring them bad luck for over a 3-year period.
Wow. It probably goes over that then in the
Yeah,
special feature, because the special feature is called Cursed.
yeah.
See, now
Look at
this
that.
looks real, dude. Like they put
It,
like real ants on them. Probably
yeah,
like non-stinging ones, but still, dude, that would be hardcore.
I really would hope that it's like a fake
Doesn't that
head.
remind you of The Shining when it shows Danny screaming in silence?
Yeah,
Because you know how when that,
yeah, I definitely get that feeling.
she's like, "What are you doing?" This is after you just hear the story of her
Yeah,
drenching her kids in paint thinner.
yeah.
And is it me or does that keyboard seem really tall?
That's a hell of a big keyboard.
Like
It's
that
like
thing's huge.
yeah, you could hurt somebody with that thing.
That's like the keyboard fucking dude from Mad Max.
Yeah.
No, no, he had a
Oh, man.
guitar actually, right?
Uh,
Yeah, I think it was a guitar. Never
yeah,
mind.
yeah.
But he would look more.
I could totally imagine it with a keytar though.
Yeah, that would be
Man,
funny.
I remember keytars.
Oh yeah. Did they
Those
even
things
do
were.
anything?
Oh.
Yeah, that's such an intense scene.
Oh.
And like, what's making her tell the truth like that though? Because she like holds her mouth like, oh, I can't believe I'm saying this, like Jim Carrey and Liar Liar.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that make this movie so much better if she was replaced by Jim Carrey?
That would be awesome in a whole different way.
Yeah. But it's like taken seriously, like no joking at all.
Yeah.
I love this too. They're both drenched.
Yeah.
It's
So
just Jim Carrey in drag.
yeah.
But it's just played completely serious.
Yeah.
People in the
So
theater
here's
be
the
like,
thing.
what the
What
hell?
was that completely a dream?
Yeah. That's what I
Because
got.
yeah, so do I. But like, what's the point of that being a dream? Like, if she didn't actually tell him, you know?
Yeah. No, see, I think that's like, it's just stuff to make you think that she's like insane. Like the
Yeah,
perpetrator of all this. Like I think this is just giving a lot of red herrings. Because for a while you think this woman's literally crazy.
yeah, for sure.
Because it's obvious he don't know what the hell she's talking about. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's it's like come
Like I
downstairs. We're
think
gonna
she
start something.
dreamed her saying that to him.
Yeah,
I like it.
I
He's like, what
wonder.
the hell?
I wonder if she actually meant it though.
I think so.
Yeah,
Isn't that a weird sculpture?
that is that
Looks like
that looks
Nightmare on
like.
Elm Street house, don't it?
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Yeah, I
Because
mean
they
honestly,
build a house just like that in almost every Nightmare on Elm Street.
yeah. Here, we're going to have a séance and contact
In the middle of the night,
Charlie.
dude, if my mom woke me up for that, I'd be like, are you kidding me?
And be like, just go
But
back
I
to
would
bed.
be so intrigued, though, that would be a seance. I'd be like,
Yeah,
well, something's got to be up if you're waking
yeah.
up for this.
Like, I'm going to close it. No, you can't change anything.
I love,
I
too, when
love
it
that.
gets to the part where she wants him to burn the notebook, and it just
Yeah,
takes forever for him to go over there.
yeah,
And that's when you're full-blown think she's, like, crazy.
yeah. I mean,
And
it's
another
this
thing, it
sort of
doesn't
thing.
make it actually clear, because if you think about it, she, like, at the end, she's bowing
Yeah.
to the statue and all that. Like, was she, like, in on it from the get-go? Like, was she the one that buried the grandmother's body up?
Yeah, that's never...
Like, there's
I
so many
always...
things that's so bizarre.
Yeah, the thing with the grandmother's body, I always assumed it was Joan.
See, yeah, I mean, it could have been any
But,
of the cult people, or it could have been her, because he thinks, remember, he's like, you dug this up.
yeah.
But then she looks genuinely shocked.
Yeah. I just love that. I'm a medium now. It's like I've decided I'm a medium, so that's what we got.
Yeah. And what else is weird, too, you remember when she starts talking like a little girl?
Yeah.
Is that supposed to be Charlie that's
I
talking
I
through her?
I think so.
Because it didn't really sound like Charlie.
Not really. Oh man.
And I like how this kid
Mhm.
cries a lot in this movie. Like, for
Yeah.
how old this dude is, he cries an awful lot.
Yeah, and I mean
Like, a lot of this stuff, like, would be intense, but I couldn't imagine myself, like, crying at it. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Even, like, this scene here, like, even if I was really freaked out, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? I couldn't imagine just bawling. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know.
Yeah,
It
no.
fits this guy's look, though.
Yeah. Yeah. Almost like kind of an emo kid.
Yeah, that's exactly what he seems like a kid that will listen to the Used and stuff, and,
Yeah.
you know,
Walk around rocking on My Chemical Romance
yeah,
t-shirt.
definitely.
Yeah. Not that there's anything wrong with My Chemical Romance, but you know.
I'm not a fan of him. But
I
yeah, he
don't mind.
seems like
I
he
don't.
listens to him.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? This kid was actually, him and his brother were actually in a band, and that's what Nickelodeon got him. Because they were like in a little kid band. So he's actually really good at guitar. I'd venture to say those instruments in the room are probably his.
Could be, yeah. I just love the fact, like he's got that damn mole.
The what?
The mole.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you would think, you're getting into like show business and stuff.
Can you get
Y-
those things removed?
Yeah, yeah. Just
Really?
go to a doctor. They'll just cut them off. Yeah.
Interesting. I wonder if he like actually thinks it's like his trademark by this point or something.
It could be. You never know. It's like in
But if you look
Austin
later,
Powers.
yeah. If you look later when
Nice
the
to believe.
drawings are happening in the notebook,
Yeah.
like dude, when the sister's drawing him, the mole's huge in the drawing.
Yeah. Oh. The funny thing is, do you think they'd really be this upset? I mean, obviously it's doing something for her, right?
Yeah, so they just go along with it.
Yeah, I mean, you'd,
And they're already up and down there, like why start tripping halfway through it?
yeah.
Like how Peter Gabriel's like, what the hell?
Yeah. It's like,
And his reactions to look under the table too.
yeah. Wouldn't it be great if Torch was under there? And
A
he just
puppet
looks at him like,
master crossover.
yeah, exactly. And he just kind of like, yep.
The leech woman comes out. Yeah, that'd be badass.
It would totally, it would work.
Yeah.
It wouldn't work like, as Hereditary, but it would
Yeah.
work as like a Puppet Master movie.
Yeah, you find out this house was built where the Bodega Bay Inn was.
That would be awesome.
See, this is weird, the child's voice.
Yeah. Like, I don't like this.
Please stop.
Yeah.
I like how they get her to stop, though. Dad just throws water in her face.
I know, of all the possible, like, it's,
Yeah, it's so
wake
weird.
up,
Dude,
damn
I
it.
love
What the hell are you doing?
Yeah, the mom has no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
Does this look like an alien there, kind of? Like, you ever seen American Dad?
Yeah.
You know that alien they got?
Oh, yeah, Roger.
Yeah, doesn't she look like him?
A little bit, yeah. Oh, man.
Roger, he is.
Oh. I think
Now,
it
is
would
it
be
me, or
funny.
is that the grandma in the front seat? Because that doesn't look like the son at all.
It doesn't really.
It looks almost like the grandma.
Now that right there
Lift Coach Pandemonium.
actually translates as open pandemonium or something like that.
There's something with pandemonium involved with Satanism, because
Yeah.
that, like, whatever the one I bought, I don't even remember what the hell it was called. Oh yeah, Satanico Pandemonium.
Yeah. I'm trying to find what that translation was. Because that one is definitely translated here.
Yeah, see, I wish they would
Here
have
we
left that
go.
out, those little light beams.
I know, it's kind of stupid. Liftoak Pandemonium translates from Hebrew word to open pandemonium.
Uh,
So that's kind of cool.
I love this, the whole thing smiling back at him.
Yeah, I mean, that's just kind of... I mean, well, the
It
thing
reminds
is,
me
like...
of that Truth, or no, what the hell was that movie? Not Truth or Dare. What was the other one? Or was it Truth or Dare? Yeah, it was Truth or Dare. Where remember they have that derp face?
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
a scene just
I
like
did.
that where she looks in the little reflection. There's like the derp face looking
Yeah.
at him, dude.
I
That-
mean, it's this sort of thing. What would you do, though? I mean, honestly.
That would be
I mean-
creepy as hell. You can't tell anybody.
No, all you can do is question your own sanity.
Yeah.
And, it's
I'm just thinking of that derp face, dude.
yeah.
You know, this movie was like close to doing it with his face, but I'm glad
Yeah.
they stopped it before it gets like
Yeah, like, overly
yeah.
done.
Like it was like just a real smile.
Yeah.
It's like obviously, like, dude, what would you do, man? You're looking at a reflection, you know you're not smiling at all, but the one's like grinning at you.
I would so just, being the kind of person, I might kind of want to, like, look at it and go, like, I don't know. I think you'd look better with teeth. I mean,
I just have a staring contest with it and be like, well,
yeah, I think, okay. I love that. She calls him back, like, do not hang up on
Yeah.
me again. It's like,
just to hang up on him.
yeah.
I like how she's just like, what are you talking about? It's my son too.
Yeah.
And I like how you're not really sure, like, what miniature she's doing for
Yeah.
the thing.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's supposed to make it a point that she's not even doing that. Like, she's just doing whatever.
Yeah, I think that is the case. It's like,
Like, I think
just
this is
feel
the
like
funeral she's making.
it could be. Oh my god! I just tried to look around the corner.
Look around the corner and what?
I just leaned over to try to look more into the miniature.
Like over her shoulder?
Yeah, and I'm like, oh my god! Like, what the hell's wrong with me? I mean, I guess it kind of says something for the quality of the picture when you're
Yeah,
like, okay, I just
it
need to
does look like
lean
you
over a
could.
bit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Look how old her hands look, though, dude.
yeah. I just love it's like screw this,
Yeah, is this
snap
where
it.
she just bashes the whole thing in?
Yeah. You gotta love this because this is probably like
That probably hurt,
hours
dude.
upon hours upon hours of work,
Yeah.
and
I like
you know,
that smell. And you realize it's a rotting carcass upstairs.
yeah. I mean, I'm quite sure someone would have realized by now.
Oh yeah.
They wouldn't have just come upon the smell now. I wouldn't think.
Yeah, dude, if you were making a movie, wouldn't
Yeah.
you watch this first just because of the camera work? Like just the
Yeah.
pans they got and the dolly shots and everything.
Yeah, for sure.
And there's one shot later too when she's walking to Jones and the camera's upside down, and when she
Yeah.
like passes by, it switches to normal.
I love that shot,
Yeah,
honestly. That's one of those shots that's not used very often, but can be used very well.
yeah.
Like I know they used a shot like that at the beginning of Devil.
See,
The
I didn't see that movie yet.
Yeah, it's a great shot.
Yeah, I have it. I think you sent it to me. I just haven't
Yeah,
checked it out yet.
yeah, yeah. It's worth watching, definitely.
I'm just pissed that the ending was spoiled to me. Like I know who the
Yeah,
devil is.
yeah.
I mean, you still think I'd dig it, or
I
does that
you'll
take a lot
you'll
of the fun?
you'll still dig it.
Yeah.
You know, uh, yeah, you'll still dig it. You
All right.
know, it takes a bit away from it, but
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's one of those ones I'm saving for when I just got nothing else to watch. Like, you know
yeah.
what I mean? Like, those movies where you just have for a rainy day.
Oh yeah, yeah. And then hell, the ones that you save for certain times in particular.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I tried to save up a bunch for October, so
Oh,
I
definitely.
could do.
This is one I'll watch
You know,
every year for sure. Like, there's
yeah,
certain movies that are creepy to me that I'll make a point to watch every year, like The Witch,
yeah,
like Blair Witch.
yeah,
You know what I mean? This is now one of those where if I truly want to
definitely.
watch a scary movie, this is one I'll pop in.
Yeah, I hear you. It's definitely creepy and unnerving.
Yeah. This is one that's this is like A24's bread and butter, slow burns, dude. Like
Yeah,
The Witch and Blackcoat's Daughter were like this.
yeah, yeah. And they're totally things that are an acquired taste.
Oh, definitely. I
Not,
think that's when modern audiences don't like it. They don't
eh,
really like any A24 film.
no, they're too obsessed with their cell phones and
Yeah, I haven't seen the hell's It Comes at Night yet.
I haven't either. I've always kind of just been putting it off. I mean,
Yeah,
I
me
know it's on
too.
Netflix.
Oh,
You
is
know,
it?
I think it is over here. I
Uh,
think.
I just
Yeah.
don't. I don't know. I heard it's not. I don't know if I'm just in the mood for a post-apocalyptic movie. Like I
Yeah.
almost get so tired of those.
Oh, I love this scene.
Oh yeah. And then like when it all comes again, you realize it's the mother like pulling at his head.
Yeah.
Just the look on her face is creepy as hell.
Yeah.
Like you think you'd go running out the room, or you think what else is weird too is I never noticed a dog at all in this house.
I remember it at the beginning.
Really.
Yeah. That's it,
Like
really.
you almost I like you see like that's a jump scare right there for sure.
Yeah. You see,
But
that's the way to do a jump scare.
where it is freaky, you know what I mean? It's not something stupid like a cat or something.
Yeah. And not just that, it's you set it up.
Yeah,
You spend the entire movie just building this dread.
definitely. And I like how she's like, dude, it's like she's playing with "Don't tell your father," blah blah blah.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. Like, you just try to rip my head off.
And the funny thing is, when you actually think about it logically, she couldn't have got behind that bed to pull at his head.
Yeah, that is weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's like, who was grabbing? And she's like saying it's not true, blah, blah, blah. So it's like, who was doing that?
Yeah, I think probably it was demons, maybe?
Yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things that, yeah, it's so weird, dude. It's one of those things, like, this movie got to watch so many times.
Yeah.
Like, look how big that mole is on the paper.
Yeah.
It's like, that's literally the first thing you look at.
Well, I think that, it's his distinguishing feature.
Yeah.
At least there's no, like, hairs growing out of it or anything.
Yeah.
Which would be kind of funny, but,
I like this, too, how, like, she's puts it in the fire and then her shirt slowly catches on fire. But
Yeah.
oddly enough, when he throws it in the fire, his whole body sets aflame.
Yeah.
Where if that was the case, like, wouldn't you think when she threw this in the fire, her whole body would burn up?
Yeah.
Or the rules
Well,
aren't really, like, that... It's not really clear what the hell's going on with that whole thing. I still don't really know what the connection is with this and that. You know what I mean? Like, why does she, when she throw it in now, she burns, but then when
yeah.
she throws it in later, he burns?
I, I, I don't know.
It's one of those things, like, you just roll with it. But I'm sure there's, like, see, that's what pisses me off. There's no commentary, dude.
Yeah. See, maybe it's just me, but wouldn't the logical thing would have been to have taken the shirt off? As opposed to, pulling the book out and stopping that burning? Pull off
Yeah.
the shirt?
And what else is weird, too, is, like, why would you... Like, wouldn't you keep trying to put the shirt, like, put the fire... See, you like how the light switched on like that?
Yeah, just kind of done.
And it leads to that whole thing, like, it's all a miniature type thing.
Yeah.
But anyway, back to that whole thing, though. It's like, if my arm was burning, I'd be more focused on getting it off. I wouldn't go be reaching back for the book. Like,
No,
that wouldn't even
yeah.
cross my mind.
No, I would just assume like a spark landed on my
Yeah.
shirt and it set it on fire,
It isn't that creepy, dude, her just peering at him.
Yeah.
And this is when she just stopped giving a fuck. I mean, look at this outfit, dude.
I know. This is something.
I remember we made a point about that in the deep dive we did.
Yeah.
This shot right here is badass.
Yeah.
But
I
that
love
particular outfit,
Yeah, I mean,
it's like these rubber boots.
rubber boots and like, I don't know, like a painter's smock or something. I don't know.
Yeah, but it's like, why all of a sudden is she wearing these boots?
Yeah, it's like she's never worn them the entire rest of the
know.
movie. It's not like it's raining out or something.
Yeah, it's so weird. Like, she, like, shows, like, all right, let's rock the boots.
Yeah, and this is the point where you really realize,
Oh, yeah, I like that. You see Peter's
like, exactly.
picture, Payman. And you know what else is weird? You could see the wood shavings on the table. Like, she just freshly carved that triangle.
Yeah.
And you'll see a shot coming up here, too, where you see the camera. And you realize she's in the place across the hall looking at her.
Yeah.
Yeah, see it?
Yeah.
And this scene, to me, is bizarre, too. It's like, how are none of these people seeing her? And even look
Yeah.
at the way he's sitting, dude. Like, if you were the principal of this school or something,
Yeah,
wouldn't you
you'd be
like,
looking
yo,
at...
let's send Peter home.
I'd be like, let's keep an eye on him. He might come and shoot up the joint.
He does look like that kind of kid.
Yeah. I mean, unless like this here, maybe this is all in his head?
Yeah. It's got to be, because people would be like, yo, who the hell is this lady?
Yeah. It's like there's just some...
Like, he's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I always hate that how schools insist on giving you milk with every meal. It's like, who wants a glass of milk with fried chicken?
I know, that's kind of odd, to say the least.
See, right there, it's almost like she's telling Peter's, like, his soul to get out and, like, make room for payment or something.
I think that's probably what she's doing, yeah.
I love this. Now she finally... This book, for some reason, it's, like, so subtle. But this, like, picture she looks at freaked the hell out of me. And I love that mat, dude, with the payment symbols and the half pentagrams.
Yeah, I mean, it
I'd put
really
that in front of my door.
Yeah.
I think, this is a real symbol.
Yeah. The
Like,
payment symbol, you mean?
yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Bro, you should get that tattooed, man.
Yeah, and be like, hey, look, you're the like demon of
See,
the
my my
god of
my
mischief. There you go.
Baphomet's in that style, that etching style with the
Yeah,
lines. It'd be
yeah,
cool to get that image right there.
yeah,
Like she's underlining and highlighting. Like that's a
yeah,
badass picture too.
yeah.
There's something about those Bible etchings that look creepy as hell.
Oh yeah, I mean, well, hell, you ever see the what's his name? Something Dore, I think he did. Paradise Lost, the etchings in those
Oh
from back
yeah,
in the day. Those are some sick etchings, really.
yeah.
I mean, they totally look like awesome. Like, hello, I am
Yeah,
this
see what like
person.
the pictures look so legit. Like it's almost like you're getting candid, like real pictures. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like especially the certain picture where she's like pointing. It looks like it was at a
Y-
real party right there.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't look like it was at a real event.
I honestly, I bet you it probably was.
Yeah,
I bet you
that's
they probably
creepy as
did
hell,
this.
dude.
Why would you take pictures of that? That's what I want to
Oh
know.
no, dude. The outfit and everything makes it fucking creepy.
Yeah.
And look at that, dude. Like at this party, there's just the family portrait
Yeah.
is like the centerpiece of this party.
Yeah. I find it funny though in that family portrait that he's the only one like separate.
Dude, I hate that, bro.
I know it's unnecessary.
I know. It's
I
almost
mean,
like they put that. I don't even know why they would have put that.
I don't know.
And like, what's the deal with this like principal dude?
You're like, hello.
Like this might be on the verge of, or in the middle of.
Yeah.
There'd have to be like a breakdown or something.
Yeah.
And Stigmata, does he play like the dad of Patricia Arquette or something?
No, he plays a priest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I can
And
see that.
yeah, and it works.
Dude, those boots, bro, like, it almost makes you wonder, like, if she was out in the woods or something.
Yeah, that's the sort of thing you'd wear out in the woods.
Yeah, because, like, when the little girl, at the first, when she goes out and sees the grandmother in the flames, you see,
Yeah.
like, footsteps in the mud.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It makes you wonder if she was, like, part of something in the beginning, or...
Yeah, you never know.
Now, what bugs me, too, about this is you could tell these flies are digital. Like, when she goes up in the attic, just look at the flies. They look fake.
Yeah.
See how they're just black dots or whatever?
Dots. Yeah.
Like, it almost looks like, I don't know. I mean, it just looks really obviously fake.
Yeah.
Like
I
something
mean,
you'd see on Goosebumps or some kind of show in the 90s.
yeah, honestly, I think it would have been better without them.
Yeah, for
You know,
real.
just had the noise,
Yeah.
have them like, have her covering her face and everything, but,
What's
you
creepy
know.
about this, too, is how, like, dark the body is.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like completely blackened.
Isn't it crazy to think an hour and a half have already passed? Like, the movie's almost over?
I know, that's insane.
Like, this movie flies, dude.
I just wonder where the head went.
I know. It does, yeah. That is weird.
It's never really explained.
No. I mean, yeah, it is really never explained because she saws her own head off, but the grandma had the head at the funeral.
Yeah. And here we go.
Yeah. Dude, like the look on his face, like how he like did that look is beyond me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when he has like the mini stroke or whatever it is.
Yeah. And this reaction, it genuinely seems like he's freaking out.
I'm just imagining what I would do if I was in class and saw a dude doing this.
I'd be like, put your hand down, Jimmy. Peter, what's wrong?
And why
Timmy,
isn't he
what are you
why
doing?
isn't he sitting behind her anymore?
I don't know.
But look at that. Isn't that crazy how he would have done that?
Yeah.
Like, how, like, dude,
Maybe
it's almost like you'd have to have string on your eyelid and lip or something.
maybe he did. I
You
mean,
could tell
maybe.
that was a foam desk. Now that, like, you had told me that.
Yeah.
Like, dude,
How
that's
hardcore
brutal
is it
looking.
though that he was willing to break his own nose,
I know.
but he ended up breaking his own jaw?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You know, there's a thing on, you ever heard of the show Schmodown? It's on YouTube. It's like Collider, and it's like a movie trivia.
Yeah. I've heard of that.
There's an episode with him and someone else. I can't remember who it is, but he's in the movie trivia Schmodown.
That's cool.
But he sucks. He
Yeah.
doesn't know nearly as much as the normal people. Because you could tell he's like an actor. He's not a huge film buff.
Yeah.
Like he
I
didn't
mean,
really know anything about anything.
he's probably like a theater kid.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the sort of thing, I guess really there's two types of people that become actors. Those who like, want to be like they're theater kids.
People
And
that
those
love
that are,
acting and want to do it on stage, like live.
yeah.
Like, you know,
And
there's like
that,
that Michael C. Hall from Dexter and Six
yeah,
Feet Under.
yeah. And then, the film buffs
Yeah, like
who
Bruce
want to
Campbell
be
or
at
something.
movies. Yeah. Yeah, this is just a neat scene, like, he just broke down
Yeah,
completely at,
I like this too. I like when she's like slamming on the side of the car and he's just like looking forward, like whatever.
yeah.
Like he's so done.
Yeah, he's just kind of like, yeah, no. I've had enough.
Doesn't that remind you of Alex though from Clockwork Orange when he's all
Yeah,
bandaged up and everything?
yeah, definitely.
And wouldn't you think they'd have nicer cars for how like nice the house is and everything, and
Yeah,
how like well they all dress except the mother?
yeah. Yeah, you would think,
They'd be riding
some,
Beamers or something.
yeah,
But they got like old station wagons. Well, not old, but
yeah, like 98
like I would
station
expect him
wagons.
to be riding a Beamer or like a Mercedes or something.
Yeah, I would have assumed so.
I like that he's not even believing what she's saying at all.
No,
She's
and
like, the skin's leg. He's like, yeah, your mother's body. Right.
until he goes up there and he's like,
Yeah.
well, shit.
Like there's some reaction he has that made me laugh where he's like, other than your mother's dead body.
Yeah, more than your mother's toddler's body. Of course.
But you know he realized there's something up there right when he opens this
Yeah,
and
yeah,
flies and everything. He's like,
yeah. That's the point right there. He's like, yeah, maybe, you know.
pretty much from this point on is when all hell breaks loose. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I
dude,
always think, maybe it's just me, but I always think that ladder looks really flimsy.
dude, attic ladders, I don't go up them. I'm a big dude and I don't trust it.
Yeah, I mean,
Because that's how attic ladders, all of them are.
yeah, they should be made out of metal or something.
Yeah. Although I will say I've never seen an attic that have where you have to have a big tool to like drop it and everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I just like how like he's all slow and everything and she's amped up. You know what I mean?
yeah. Like, why didn't you call the police?
I like how he's like, who the fuck is Joan or whatever? Like in his mind he's like, why are you talking to me about this?
Yeah,
Like if you put yourself in his shoes, dude, wouldn't you run out of this house?
probably,
I'd
yeah.
be like, this is too much, peace.
I'd just be kind of like, nope, gone.
I'd be like, I ain't even trying to hear what you're saying right now.
Yeah. Well, I don't think he's absorbing any of this.
Oh yeah, she's just going on and on. I think he's
Yeah.
just freaked out.
Yeah. Wait, you dug up the grave. It was you, wasn't you?
Doesn't this dude look like a British guy for some reason? He just has the look of someone from England.
Well, I think he's from Scotland.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. So, same basic
That's crazy. He's
place.
22 years older than her.
I know. I mean, they don't look that far apart in age, really.
No.
I mean, he looks older
She
than her.
probably wouldn't want to hear that, but
No. Well, obviously it's done with makeup and everything, right? But you
yeah.
know.
That was all this dude's reaction. He's just,
It's just like, no, don't touch me.
would you close the attic up though?
That would be my first thing. I'm like, kind of, yeah,
Let's get this cleared out. So,
yeah.
no,
Call
my
in the
first call would be the
exterminators or something.
police. It'd be like, yo, I wanted to call you and let you know I was no part of this.
Yeah, yeah. Like, I want to report something, but just so you know, I had absolutely nothing to do with it.
I like this too, like just how long it takes them to get to this fireplace.
Yeah. Well, he's completely like, I think he's like, I think his brain's just broken at this
Yeah,
point.
I think he just thinks she's a nutcase. Especially you see
Yeah.
her just a thing of paint thinner in the middle of the floor.
Yeah. It's like, come on, you gotta burn it. I need you to throw it in the fire.
Dude, she would freak me out though.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way that you
See, this is
wouldn't.
a whole nother reason why she should win something, you know what I mean? Like, I'll feel
Yeah,
so bad for her if she put all this work in and didn't win nothing.
yeah. I mean, hell, even
After watching this, I almost want her to win more than the kid.
yeah. At the very least, she needs a nomination.
Oh, yeah.
You know, at
If
the
they don't even
least.
are you gonna be shocked if they don't even recognize this movie at all?
Yeah,
And
I
like
would.
something stupid, probably like I don't know. I don't even know what else comes out in theaters besides horror.
Yeah, I don't pay much attention to it. Um, I don't know. I tell you what though. If this doesn't, wouldn't it piss you off if it got like best like I don't know, like best effects whatever, Slender Man.
Oh my god, that'll never happen. But
We say that, but apparently it's making bank.
Slender Man,
There's
it's probably kids though.
yeah,
That's one
there's
of
an
those movies
article.
where like teen kids are probably eating that up.
Yeah, there's an article on Bloody Disgusting talking about it, and what they're saying essentially is, you know, it was made for like I don't know, $10 million or something.
Wow.
It wasn't a huge budget, but it's made like 100 million or something.
Wow. So there'll probably be a sequel.
Yeah, unfortunately. I mean, they're
It
making
may
a
be like
sequel
the
to
Annabelle
Jigsaw.
case though, where the seat. Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah, that's a series that just needs to die.
No, see, I would still support Saw. You know what I
Oh,
mean? But
I would too. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'd still see it. I'd still buy the Blu-ray, but it's
I love how intense this is here.
oh yeah.
Speaking of Saw, have you watched that documentary that's on the Blu-ray of Jigsaw?
No.
It says it's like a 7-part documentary. I love that right there, just how she switches. And here's
Yeah.
another light switch here, I'm pretty sure. Yep.
Yeah.
I love that.
I also find it funny that, you know, the kid slept through all that.
Yeah.
You know, like not only did
Like, wouldn't you think they'd leave him at the hospital if you're knocked out like that?
yeah, and the fact that you've done it to yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you
Yeah.
get big racket, you'd be under a watch.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah. And it's like, I don't think they'd let you leave if you're just, if your parents gotta carry you in.
Yeah. All I can think is like we said, maybe if his father was like a doctor.
Oh, I think this is right here, dude.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
dude.
You can see her up in the corner there.
See, when I was in theaters, this is everyone was like, "Oh, you see her?" And then like a couple next to me was like, "Oh, you see her? She's right there." And
Yeah,
then
and you're
one
like,
dude in the corner was like, "We all
shut up.
get it. We see her," and it just ruined it.
Yeah. I mean, that's the sort of thing. There's certain movies that that just rock with an audience, you
Oh
know?
yeah, this ain't one of them.
No, this is a movie to watch like with quiet people.
Yeah, see, a movie that would like rock like that, like Happy Death Day or something, like a
Yeah,
slasher or something.
yeah. Put a crowd with that, that's fine.
Yeah.
But this,
I
no,
love I
this,
love too about this is it's long, like it just simmers there. It's not like how most horror movies will be real quick
yeah,
like that. Like dude, she's like she's swimming, dude,
yeah.
and
What
you don't
works for
even
that
notice.
also, yeah, the sheer length that she's there not moving, you start to question, like, am I actually seeing someone there?
Yeah,
Or is it just a trick of the light, you
yeah,
know?
and I like how they don't not even do it once but twice,
Yeah,
and it's just I love how they leave the camera there. And this is what brings me to the creepiest parts in the movies are these naked cult members.
yeah,
And
for
like I like how
sure.
you see that creepy smiling dude in the beginning, but
Yeah,
then you see him just lurking and he's got the same smile on his face.
yeah. And it's like, dude, put your junk away and go home.
Yeah, dude. And
Go
see, and
home, you're
like,
drunk.
and the scenes coming up once he gets in the attic, where I
Yeah.
didn't catch it in theaters, but I caught it on the second view, and it was creepy. So I'll
hmm
point that out when it gets to it.
Okay, cool.
And I don't know if like you either, but does like wallpaper like that creep you out in houses? Like
A
when it
little
has
bit.
really messy old wallpaper like that?
It's too busy.
Yeah. Like
Maybe
there
it's
was
just
a
me,
yeah,
I
there was
just
a short
always,
story called like The Woman in the Yellow Wallpaper or something. I don't know
okay.
if you ever heard that story.
Don't think so.
Oh, it's like an old famous story, but yeah, dude, it's like this woman that's like got schizophrenia, and she
Yeah.
sees this woman like trapped in this like ugly yellow wallpaper. And for some reason, that story always freaked me out. Like when I see weird wallpaper,
Yeah.
it freaks me out. And like in The Conjuring 2, which we'll see tomorrow,
Yeah.
dude, when you see the nun for the first time, the
Oh, it's terrifying.
wallpaper is like what makes it creepier too.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, like I think this is like the best ending in movie history. Like I love downer negative endings.
Yeah. And then again, the argument can be made, like, is it a downer ending? Really?
Oh yeah, Payman got released. He's in full
Yeah,
action.
but all his people that have brought him there, they're all going to get super rich and everything.
Oh yeah.
So for them, it's a great ending, isn't it? I mean, and then like now he is essentially like I I don't even know what you'd call him. I mean,
A
he
king.
become
He's like a
yeah
yeah.
yeah
Wouldn't it be funny if they made a sequel to this and it just took the seriousness and turned like a slasher, like you know what I mean? Like it
the
had a
the fun,
rockin' soundtrack like Ozzy and it was just this family of cult members just going crazy.
the funny thing is I could totally see that.
Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't necessarily approve of it, but I could totally see them doing it.
That'd be funny as hell. Just them
Yeah.
all riding in a van with like AC/DC's Highway to Hell playing.
Oh, that would be awesome.
I love just this charred body chilling there.
Yeah.
And wouldn't you smell it too?
I would assume so. Now
Oh,
is
but his nose is broken, so yeah, that
oh yeah.
I love
Does
this how it
he?
pans up and she's chilling again.
Yeah.
And that for some reason that makes it creepier too, because it's like she's just looking down on him.
Yeah. Now does he have his head still?
Peter Byrne or Gabriel
Yeah.
Byrne or whatever his
Yeah.
name is. I think so.
Because I mean they have something in this movie with taking off heads.
Yeah.
Oh, it stopped before it got there, so I don't know.
Oh, huh. Dude, does that remind you though of The Last Exorcism, kinda?
Yeah, a little
Like
bit.
even the clothes she's wearing?
Yeah.
But dude, that's look at her face, bro. That's creepy as hell.
Yeah.
Like I don't like people staring like that.
I
And I think
know.
this is where you see the creepy smiling guy.
Like, hello, I am
Yeah, dude,
here.
that's fucking
Behold my
creepy,
dong.
bro.
Yeah.
Like, wouldn't you go rush over and just beat the shit out of him?
Yeah, I just gas pedal him into next week.
What do you think his tattoo is?
Uh, mother.
Dude, that look on his face, though, dude.
Yeah.
Isn't there a jump scare? Yeah.
Mm.
See, that's a genuinely intense moment there.
Yeah,
It's kind of like the jump scare in Exorcist 3.
yeah. Well, it's the sort of thing. It's the proper way to use a jump scare. You know, set it
Yeah.
up really well and then pay
I love
off.
this scene too, just her bashing her head against it.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, that's crazy.
yeah.
I love this too. See, that's up here in what I was talking about where I missed it in theaters. Like you see cult members like in the shadows in this attic.
Yeah.
Like you may have caught it in theaters, but for some reason I missed it.
Uh,
Like I'll show you when it shows them.
yeah.
See, aren't you impressed with how like good this Blu-ray is though?
Definitely.
And you
I
would
mean,
never think this would make a really stunning Blu-ray.
no, you would just assume it'd just be like normal, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, it's coming up real soon. I think when he goes over there to look at all that, they're like standing in the background and they're creepy as hell looking.
Oh yeah, there
See
they
'em?
are.
Like,
Yeah.
dude, that's creepy how close they are.
Yeah, and the fact he doesn't notice.
Yeah, and there's three of them.
Yeah, and they're just
Like, you see
hanging out.
Joan's one of them. She's the one on the left.
Yeah.
And then the two are just random people.
And the thing is, I mean, when all's said and done, like, why are they naked?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's just a
Honestly,
cult thing.
it's just like, you know what, we need a reason to get everyone naked.
Yeah.
That we
But
can
if you think
justify in
about,
our
if you
rating.
think about this, though, it's like, they really don't mean him harm. They're actually kind of like worshiping this dude. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? It's like, it's bizarre in that way. And
Yeah.
what else makes this weird is how dark this whole thing is, but it's
Yeah.
daytime outside.
Yeah. Yeah. Flesh tearing and squelching. That's what the subtitle just said. You know, that's a highly technical term there, squelching.
Yeah. I like this, the mother's on her own head reminds me of like Asian horror movies for some reason. I
Definitely.
think it may be the whole, what she's using.
Yeah, that damn.
Like audition weapon, I don't even know what the hell it's
Yeah.
called. Piano wire.
Yeah, I always remember I went and saw this. I think you saw it the same day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, like the day after we'd watched Bloodshock.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And they had all the piano wire and that.
Dude, look, the look on her face makes that so creepy.
Yeah.
Like when her and her family saw this, I wonder if they were like really impressed with the outcome.
I would
Like I
hope
wonder if she
so.
was watching this like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Dude, that's fucking creepy, dude.
Yeah.
Isn't it crazy how just naked people could be that scary?
Yeah. I mean, really.
And I think you're supposed to take that Peter died here.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, I
well,
don't know, because you see this like light, that little annoying light thing enter his body, like Payman's soul just entered his body.
yeah.
I love this too, just see the light?
Yeah.
It's about to just dissolve into his body. And, like, I
Yeah.
think that's the moment.
Yeah.
And I like this too, how you see the body floating up into the treehouse.
Yeah. One thing I want to know is how the hell they fit that many people and everything up in that treehouse. 'Cause
Oh,
it's not
yeah.
that big, really.
Yeah, and they got like a whole bunch of people bowing and shit in it.
Yeah. He's like, dude.
See, that's creepy, dude.
That is. And
And what else is weird, if this was Payman, wouldn't you think he'd at least have some vague idea of what the hell's going on?
yeah, you would assume so. Unless he does. Maybe he's like part payman, part
See
guy.
how he's doing the like tongue click thing though?
Yeah.
Himself?
Yeah, so I'm guessing he's definitely...
Oh, he is Payman for sure.
Oh, and there's
the dog.
the dog. I never noticed that before.
Yeah.
It's like no, thank you. Just go
Dude,
away.
just the looks on their face, bro, especially that middle one.
Yeah,
There's something about just a plastered smile that's creepy.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that treehouse is holding a lot of weight.
It is. I mean, because how many people are up there? There's like
A
8.
ton. And you know what else is interesting I noticed yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
The hands of the statue are doing the Baphomet
Yeah, yeah,
pose. The as
yeah,
above, so below.
yeah,
I gotta say, dude, that's one of the nicest tree houses I've ever seen.
yeah. I mean, it literally is a treehouse you could live in.
Yeah,
Well, as
they
we've,
do.
yeah,
See,
and
it also makes you wonder, like, what's this dude gonna do in the future? You know what I mean? Like, the parents are dead. Like, how, you
yeah.
know?
What I want to know is what makes that one special that gets to wear like a clothes.
Yeah, I never,
You know, all the other ones are naked. It's just like it wasn't in my contract. I'm not doing it.
yeah, I never noticed that. Do they put a crown on him? I don't remember.
I think so. Yeah.
I love the last words they say in this. Just Hail Payman.
Yeah.
Hail Payman. See, I love that. Just the Baphomet thing.
Yeah.
And I love the music, too, they got going here.
Yeah. Some really good music. I want to know where they got the head from.
I think they probably just picked it up off the side of the road. Probably just
I would
went back.
assume so. Yeah, and just some bodies, you know.
Doesn't the arms to the grandma look weird, though? You see the maggots eating it?
Yeah. I like the way he's just sitting there kind of like, yes.
Looking at all his followers.
Yeah. I'd laugh if he just kind of turned around and started kicking them.
Dude, you know, like, this movie would, like, horrify, like, hardcore Bible thumper people. I
Oh,
think that explains why
definitely.
she's in the robe. I think she's, like, the second in command, getting it all started. Because that was
Ah,
Joan wearing the robe.
yeah. Queenly.
Yeah, dude. That grandma's creepy looking.
Yeah.
So it's almost like they all get these riches, but they don't get heads or anything. You know what I mean? It's like, it's kind of a shitty deal.
Yeah.
Or is it this Joan that gets all the riches?
Maybe, I think it's like everyone else, like all the cult or whatever
Yeah.
that are still alive.
But where are the riches coming from?
I don't know. Maybe he just shits them out. I don't know.
Or if it's just like empty promises?
Yeah.
Because,
He's
I mean, if
actually,
he can't get himself into the world, how is he going to bring all this fortune?
all he's actually doing is he's a stock market guy. He's just telling them how to,
Tell him what companies to invest in.
yeah, now invest in Apple. It's going to be big. Like, well, we knew that 5 years ago. Well, screw you then.
It's such a weird look he has, though.
Yeah.
One
It's
of
that
the
part
eight
right
kings
there.
of hell.
I know that's the thing right there. You know, it's like they summoned like a hell lord. They didn't just summon some
Yeah, you know what this reminds? Have you
random
seen the
demon.
cover to Der Toadsking?
Yeah,
Doesn't he look like the dude on the cover of Der Toadsking?
he
How he
does.
has the crown and he's just thin and kind of like creepy looking?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, this Hail Payman.
Maybe it's
Hail
just me.
Payman.
Doesn't that like crown look kind of like one of the ones you get at Burger King?
Yeah, a little bit. That would be funny.
Yeah, it's just here you go. Here is your crown.
It'd be better if they gave him a tiara. Like a baby tiara or a Barbie tiara.
That would be hilarious. And then just be kind of like,
We couldn't
no.
afford a crown, so we got you this.
Yeah, we need more money, so hence the reason we called you. We'd give you a
I
real
think that's
crown.
I love that. That's the ending lines.
Yeah. Man,
I
what a
like
flick.
this song during the credits too. It's like an old pop song. I know I've heard it before. I don't remember who does it, but it fits the movie, but for like you don't hear any like famous songs in the movie at all. So isn't it weird
Yeah.
hearing like a famous song at the end?
All I can think is maybe, you know, it wasn't like a huge budget, so maybe they reckoned we'll get one, like, really, like, famous type song to
Yeah,
make sure we'll get the one we want,
yeah, it does
you
fit the
know?
movie.
Yeah.
But hope y'all enjoyed our commentary for Hereditary.
Yeah.
We could at least say we were the first to do it,
Yeah,
so
definitely.
that's really cool. But
Yep.
yeah, it was really fun. My third time watching this movie. So,
Yeah, my second.
but yeah, this is Corey's Crypt.
This is BDG Reviews.
Peace.
Peace.